So, Kangana Ranaut has been given a ticket from Mandi in Himachal Pradesh. She will be contesting from Mandi on the BJP ticket, and this has not come as a big surprise as such. Probably for Kangana, this is what she was hoping for, and she has got a ticket to the Lok Sabha. Whether she wins the seat or not is a matter of debate. Many would say that what has she done in terms of fighting for a public cause or running any sort of a campaign in public interest that makes her a suitable candidate for the Lok Sabha. Many would question her credentials, and there is no denying the fact that here is somebody who made herself seen and heard. She created a perception around herself about being an ardent supporter of the Bharatiya Janata Party and its ideology, and she managed to grab headlines on a number of occasions, often for the wrong reasons as well, often for disparaging comments on political adversaries of the Bharatiya Janata Party as well. But be that as it may, here came a moment where she was on the receiving end with a comment that was posted on social media regarding her candidature from Mandi, saying, "Kya bhav chal raha hai Mandi mein koi bataye." So this was picked up by Kangana, and the way she expanded it, even though someone like me who was not going into the whole depth of trying to understand what is the hidden meaning in this, she made no bones about it. Kangana herself expanded this sentence to mean that, okay, there is an attempt to allude to a sex worker. There is an attempt to talk about her value in the market, and therefore bring in references of a woman's value in the market. So Kangana, in fact, came up with a very dignified response, which is also quite unlike her, because I, for one, was quite surprised. I thought she was going to give it back as good as she gets, which she has done in the past. So I notice a clear shift in position from being a very rabid, motor mouth sort of a person to a very mature, I'll be the bigger person sort of a image that probably she's trying to build here at the opportune moment, right after getting the Lok Sabha ticket, where she says, "We must free our daughters from the shackles of prejudices. We must rise above the curiosity about their body parts. And above all, we must refrain from using sex workers' challenging lives or circumstances as some sort of an abuse or slur." Agree with you, ma'am, but what happened when you were the one? What were you thinking when you were the one calling Tapsi Pannu a Walmart version of yourself? What were you thinking when you called Urmila Matondkar a soft porn star? And all those extremely disparaging remarks on Rihanna, unspeakable stuff. Were you not deriding a woman? Were you not lowering the dignity of a woman? Were you not impinging on the integrity, the bodily integrity of a woman by making those statements that you did? So yes, I mean, it's fair to say very rich of Kangana Ranaut to be saying this, and somebody very appropriately said this is the case of pot calling the kettle black. But be that as it may, the fact remains that here is somebody who, by virtue of the fact that she made herself seen and heard by grabbing headlines, seen and heard as a supporter of the Bharatiya Janata Party, has managed to get this ticket. Obviously, the BJP, being shrewd in its campaign management or selection of candidates, must have done its bit of research on whether Kangana is capable of winning this particular seat for them. The important thing here is that we need women representatives in parliament, women who are, true to their words, who have done work in public life, who have the maturity to raise public issues in parliament. Those sort of women we do need. Whether Kangana qualifies in those parameters, I leave it to all of you to think and respond. Do write into me. And thank you so much for watching Offbeat with Afrida. I can see my numbers are rising slowly and steadily. But do like, subscribe, and don't forget to share with whoever you think should hear this. This is an important issue. We're talking about representation of women in parliament, so let's not take it lightly. Every candidate who goes up there in parliament will be a voice for all the women in this country.